Before I begin, this story is up 18 years. When you have kids around, please use headphones. Thank you for your understanding. The secret of the hidden Nazi gold. The discovery of the Merkers mine in 1945 remains one of the great treasure stories of all time. General Patton's Third Army had received intelligence reports about tons of gold, jewels, and priceless art stored in salt caverns some 200 miles southwest of Berlin. 4 tons of Nazi gold have been found in the grounds of an abandoned palace in southern Poland, say World War II treasure hunters. The group calling itself the Silesian Bridge Foundation said it had found a buried canister using georadar after pinpointing the location with the help of an old SS diary. The Nazi gold train, or Wałbrzych gold train, is an urban legend about a train laden with gold and treasure that was hidden by the Nazis in southwest Poland during the last days of World War II. The apocryphal tale claims the train, full of valuables, including artwork, was concealed in a sealed-up rail tunnel or mine in the central Sudets by retreating Nazis. Despite numerous searches since 1945, including by the Polish army during the Cold War, no evidence of the train, its tracks, or treasure have ever been found. Historians believe the train never existed. The Amber Room was a chamber decorated in amber panels backed with gold leaf and mirrors, located in the Catherine Palace of Tsarskoye Selo near St. Petersburg. Constructed in the 18th century in Prussia, the room was dismantled and eventually disappeared during World War II. Before its loss, it was considered an 8th wonder of the world. There is a list of 45 treasures and gold that has not yet been found. Where did the Nazis hide the treasures? Could it be that there is a hidden passage to a secret chamber in the Merkers mine? The Merkers mine is as big as the city of Leipzig. Did the Nazis have alien technology? Skeptics believe the Nazis built their wonder weapons with the help of extraterrestrials. Hitler's miracle weapons are a symbol of destruction and propaganda for the allegedly highly developed technology of the Germans. They have always been surrounded by a scary myth. Many speculate that it wasn't the Germans themselves who developed these weapons. Conspiracy theories say that before the outbreak of World War II, a UFO crashed in the Black Forest and the Nazis copied the technology. Can it be that the treasures and works of art are kept hidden with the help of extraterrestrial technology? So much for the facts, and now for my story. Before I continue, please don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Hit the bell to get news about new posts. I wish you a great time with my story. Martin Stahlgruber is very devastated. His beloved grandfather has died. In the Will publication, it came out that his father was a Nazi general and responsible for the theft of art, gold and valuable objects, including the Amber Room in the castle near St. Petersburg. Everything was loaded onto a train and taken to Germany and hidden. A treasure map was made of this hiding place with noted traps and secrets to get to the hiding place. Martin's grandfather's last will is to use the map to find the treasure and hand it over to the Jewish people for the peace of his soul. The treasure map is hidden on the back of a painting. Martin is horrified. He didn't know his family had a Nazi background. He has some Jewish friends and he will do everything to find and return the stolen valuables. Another heirloom is a strange metal warmed to the touch with strange runes. It hangs on a chain of gold and inheritance is written. Keys open gates, use it wisely and it will show you the way. But be careful, it comes from another world and can take you to other dimensions as well. As a further inheritance, Martin receives 500,000 euros to carry out his mission. He silently accepted his inheritance and headed home. Once there, he opened the picture frame from the picture, and on the back of the picture a treasure map was actually very well preserved and sketched. The place on the map that is marked as Fürstenberg Castle in Waldenburg, today Polish territory, and the place is called Wałbrzych and the castle is now called Książ Castle. It was supposed to be the Nazi headquarters at the time and had many tunnels and a bunker. One of Martin's friends has a very good connection to a caver who is also a treasure hunter. He and his team will accompany him. The treasure hunters drive their car across the Polish border near Frankfurt Oder and drive east until they finally reach the castle. It is a beautiful castle and has a large park. Martin and the treasure hunters park the car in the castle parking lot. Before the treasure hunt can begin, Martin and the treasure hunters must obtain permission from the local town hall, as the castle is a historical monument. But now they're just here to have a look around. The treasure hunters took a tour of the castle and found out that the Nazis also used the castle as their headquarters to manufacture wonder weapons. The next morning Martin is at City Hall getting the permit. He tells about his heritage and shows the treasure map. Approval will be granted, but a clerk from the culture group will be there. The search starts in the catacombs of the castle. It's a maze of corridors and tunnels. The map shows a tunnel leading out of the castle. They've been wandering through the corridors for over an hour and they're finally in the right tunnel. They follow the tunnel until it suddenly ends. A massive wall blocks the way. In the middle is a slit like a keyhole. Martin examines it carefully. The slot is the same size as the pendant he inherited. He takes the pendant and examines it closely. Is it a key? He takes it and inserts it into the slot. With a thump of thunder, the wall disappears into the ground. The way is free. The air is very stale in the tunnel. The treasure hunters followed the tunnels until they reached a hangar. One of them pulled a lever and a generator directs electricity into the lamps. In the middle of the hangar stands a bell-like object on a platform surrounded by desks. Then Martin sees 3 giant jars in the back of the hangar. He gets closer and sees creatures preserved in the jars. The creatures look like reptiles, narrow bodies with large heads. The treasure hunters have discovered a laboratory with preserved aliens in their aircraft. The Nazis researched this to develop a miracle weapon. Now it became clear to everyone where the Nazis got their inventions from. They cross the hangar and enter an underground train station. A freight train stands on the track with steel wagons. Is this the legendary Nazi gold train? The treasure hunters open the wagon door and see that the wagon is loaded with chests and weapons. Martin opens a chest and it is filled to the brim with amber and gold. The clerk immediately took photos and they began searching wagon by wagon. They found artwork, gold, jewelry and other valuables. They also found out that the exit from the train station had been blown up, so no one can find the treasure. After a while they all go back. The clerk contacted City Hall and the military. After months everything was recovered. The aliens were cremated and the spaceship was destroyed. The entire treasure was credited to the Jewish people as reparation for the suffering of the Holocaust. End of the story.